me, Mitch, doing a very old LEGO Star Wars set review. This is a set from 2005. It is set 7255, General Grievous Chase. It's ages 7 and up. It has 111 pieces, and when it was still widely available, retailed for $19.99 US. So let's take a look at the box. So here is a look at the front of your box, guys. And here's a look at the back of the box. So now let's move on to the minifigures. So the first minifigure for this set is Obi-Wan Kenobi, and obviously this is an older version of him, and he is wearing the, this is the episode 3 version, again from 2005, so it is older. It does have the chrome lightsaber hilt that lightsabers had back in the day, and it, of course, is a blue lightsaber. No pupils on the eyes, as with old Star Wars sets. Until 2010 was when they added pupils to, figures based off of the live-action movies. And then he's got pretty basic printing on the torso. So there is Obi-Wan Kenobi. And the second and final minifigure for the set is General Grievous. Now, this is a very highly sought-after minifigure nowadays, mainly because of this cape. With the printing on the back, it's like a dark grayish on the outside, and a dark red on the inside. So this is very rare. This is a highly sought-after figure. I actually have metallic lightsaber hilts on it, even though it came with silver ones back in the day. But anyway, that's not the point. He has 2 green, 2 blue, and they are the older green because, well, back then they had not switched to the newer green lightsabers. He's got white battle droid arms and his arms, and interesting head, more of a normal minifigure head mold. Like it fits on just a normal neck. Some nice molded detail on that. And some nice molded detail on the torso as well, and he just has white battle droid legs for his legs. Now, if I take the lightsabers off, his arms can go like that to represent like when he's only has 2 arms, and then he can go like that. He can like split his arms, and now he has his 4 arms. So there are the minifigures. Now let's move on to the actual set. So the first part of the set, guys, is Boga, the Varactyl or something like that. I think it's called Varactyl. That's the species. And Obi-Wan rides Boga in episode 3 when chasing General Grievous. First of all, there are tan pieces here. Those are supposed to be there. Don't know why. And also, I don't know why the feet are supposed to be sideways. But they are a unique mold, I believe. At least relatively rare nowadays. Here in 2013. The head can move up and down like that. And sort of turn. Not really. Never mind. The reins here are quite flexible. You just sit Obi-Wan up here. Quite easy to do so. Nothing much to it. And you can have him holding the reins, at least one side of it, if you so choose. But they do clip in here if you don't want him to hold it. The tail can move up and down a considerable amount. And yeah, and each individual section, there are 3 individual sections of the tail. They can each spin around a bit, well, all the way, really. And yeah, this part on the end is supposed to be dark gray, but I don't know why LEGO chose that. Should have been more color consistent, if you ask me. The legs do move like so, just sort of clicky joints, and that's what it looks like. That's how the mechanism works. So yeah, there we go. So you can have Boga like that if you want to, but for stop motion you're just gonna have to go like that, basically. So there is Boga. And the final part of the set, guys, is General Grievous's wheel bike, which I think is very cool, by the way. These parts in the middle can spin, and all this detail on here is printed. So that is pretty cool. And so over here, this is where General Grievous sits. You've got some handlebars, so you can just take General Grievous. I'm just going to remove his lightsabers. Well, actually, you don't really need to, but I'm going to anyway. And he doesn't really hold the handlebars. He can't. But the way you put him in is you just bend his cape upwards like so. Like back out, well, in back, so it goes behind him. And then the stud on his back there just clips into this right here. And if I can get it to go in, because it's not really going in right now. There we go. That worked. And then you can just sort of put his cape back down. And the handlebars, you can just sort of put them right there. You can't really hold them, but there you are. It has some guns right there, I'm assuming those are, which are made with binocular pieces. And the way you get this thing to, like, basically fold up is you just flip this leg over and fold it like that. And you go like that. And this is like turning it into wheel mode. It was in walking mode, but now it's going to be in, like, wheel mode. And it can go like that. Whee! Like, wait, let me just get that lined up. And then he can, like, jump off of something and land on, like, a rocky part. But, like, before he lands, he can, like, fold out the legs in midair and be like, yeah! And just run. So that's pretty cool, that it can be in either position, either mode that we saw in the movie. So there's the wheel bike. So overall, guys, this is a really awesome set. Now, let me just say one thing. You're not going to be able to get this at a very good price anymore. If my calculation, if current LEGO sort of discontinuation cycles are, well, if they had the same cycle back when the set was available, it got discontinued somewhere around 2007, I think. So, yeah. So if that's true, it's been discontinued for practically 6 years now. So that is a key factor in it not being easy to get. And if you find it on, like, eBay or whatever, trust me, it's probably not going to be if you look for it on eBay, you'll find a good few listings, but they probably won't be very good price. And if you do, well, that will be quite surprising. Who knows, you might find it at, like, a yard sale or something. That would be interesting. Actually, that would be the most likely place to get a good deal on it. Yeah, because it is really rare, and a lot of people actually know that it's worth a lot more nowadays than the $20 that was originally charged for it way back when. At least for me, it's way back when. Yeah, 6 years is actually quite a bit. It was released 8 years ago, and for me, 8 years is quite a lot. But yeah, if you can get this at a good price, or just a price that you think is reasonable, then I say get it. And if not, oh well. So that does it for this pretty old LEGO Star Wars set review. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos. Bye, guys.